What is it that makes a cowboy? It It's not the boots or the buckle. It's not the chaps. It's not the jeans. It's not the lasso or the cattle. Not the horse or the saddle. You might think they're all long gone, but you don't need a hat to be a cowboy. A cowboy isn't too busy to lend a hand to a partner. Not too proud to take one either. And when they get knocked in the dirt, bloodied and trampled, a cowboy dusts themselves off and gets back up. And they'll stand by their partners and challenge those who have it all. And they'll keep riding till they find their peace.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? You're all very welcome to today's stream. Yikes, everything's a bit janked up. Hang on, let's get some background music going. We can do that much at least, hopefully. Here we go. Yeah, but welcome everyone, welcome. We are continuing on today with the Fire Emblem Tree Houses side story, which we started the last day and got the first 2 chapters done. Don't have a we do have a reduced schedule this week, so there's not going to be any streams tomorrow or Wednesday because I'm having some plumbing and electrical work done in the house, and I need to take this entire my kind of streaming station and yoink it out of here, because it's in the way of where some work is going to be. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow evening. Now what I'm going to try to do is kind of keep everything somewhat connected and just shove it over a bit and then shove it back after, but I don't know if that's really going to work, so we will see. But yeah, I'll be disconnecting all this stuff tomorrow, and hopefully reconnecting it back Wednesday night, and it'll be back Thursday if all goes well. It's of course obviously dependent on with all this stuff of the work actually being done and finished on Wednesday, which hopefully will be the case. I could really do with hot water back, let me tell you. Cold showers are no fun. No fun at all. But yeah, look, that's it. That's what's going on. That is our schedule for the week. We'll be hopefully back Thursday with Kingdom Hearts, and if not, we definitely should be back Friday for the Neo DLC. If we end up missing Thursday, if anything happens, we might sneak a Kingdom Hearts stream into the weekend. We'll see how things are. All right. So I think without further ado, then let's jump into Fire Emblem. Get going with some gameplay. Should be able to make a bit more progress with this today, hopefully. The side story, I think, has been a step up in difficulty compared to the main game, but what can we do with that? You can now include Anna in the tricky merchant outfit from your journal. You can now visit Abyss while exploring the monastery. Speak to the shifty merchant located near your personal quarters, in or after Chapter 2 in the main story. Cool. Now meet students from the Ashen Wolf House in or after Chapter 2 of the main story. Special certification exams are now unlocked for the main story. You can now acquire the Abyssian exam pass, a requirement for the certification class for special exams in the main story. You can now recruit Constance in Part 1. Quests have been added to the main story. Cool, okay, so what we've done in side story so far is obviously unlocked a bunch of stuff. What is in extras? Oh, cool. We will go back to the side story. Wait! Can I not load? We're on classic, but maybe I go here. Yes, I do. See, so we have our main story and we have our Cindered Shadows. Oh, cool. Well, we're here. Chapter 3. Let's do it. Just getting panicked there for a minute. We're okay. We're okay. Alright, so this is where we left it. We're just at the start of chapter 3 and we're gonna talk to everyone, I guess.
What do you require?
I need to replenish my shit.
Farewell. Welcome.
I don't know, I'll sell some stuff to you first.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Okay, anyone else that has any bullion?
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon. Welcome. Come
Whoa,
back
whoa,
soon.
hang on. No. Let me store them for the moment. Okay, we want to get shields then for our new guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in the market for a few shields. Hey, Corey, how are you? I see you. Hope you're good.
Welcome. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you.
I guess you get an
This
iron one.
Thank you.
Doing some house repairs, can relate, Corey, can relate. Good luck with them.
Please come again.
Oh, wish. This is... interesting. Doesn't need a second one. Okay, good. She has that equipped. Oh no! Gotta be careful of my buttons. Oh, he has it equipped now. Okay, we're good. They all have shields. Hey, Shadog, how are you? Need to get used to the Discord notifications. Yeah, like Twitch does notifications as well, but they're not great. That's why a lot of people use Discord. I think I posted to Twitter as well, or I think my bot does. Maybe not actually, with Twitter screwing around with their API.
Hey there.
You see, that costs too much.
Come back anytime. Hey there.
What about forging? We were to take... Where's this? A rusted sword. You could forge it into an iron sword. Interesting. Pex, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, auto posts probably are, Corey. I do know about that. Twitch notifications are always a bit dodgy. Like if you have Twitch open, you can physically see who's streaming, but that's about it. Let's get some shoutouts in. Yeah, I know I'm certainly not alone. That's why every streamer has a Discord. Shout out for I didn't mean to shout out Shadog, but you can have one anyway. Shout out for Corey. And a shout out for Tex. Oh, I screwed up the chat. Tex shout out. We'll have to give Tex another one. There we go. Much better. Get wrecked, Tex. You, of course, would get a shout out if you stream Shadog. I'm just screwing up, pressing the wrong buttons.
Come
We
back
might
anytime.
buy some better weapons.
Welcome.
Is what we might try to. So he's a steel sword and an iron sword. So the steel one is the better one. You see, I'd be interested in a silver sword and this killing edge. What is it? It's Levin sword that's limited. Get one of them. Well, we don't have a whole bunch of money, unfortunately. Armor Slayer sword would be handy to have as well. So getting some of these better weapons is where I'd like to get to, but we're just not quite there yet. Let's see if we have any shit that we can sell. And this isn't shit I have for selling. I mean, we can get rid of all this stuff and it's not gonna give me a whole lot of money. It'll get me some.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do?
I mean, €1, there's no point. Wonder if we forged it and then sold it. I don't think that'll make us any
Will
money,
this
actually.
one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Alright again, it is, Carly, it's super warm, it's why I'm wearing it. I have no heating at the moment. Although I did have an electric heater on in here, so the room isn't bad or anything. So if we did buy a sword for him, for example, and let's say we bought... Let's buy the 11th sword. Who else uses swords? This guy does, so we could get rid of his iron sword. I feel like I should repair his rear gauntlets.
Come back soon.
Hey there.
Costs 3,700? I certainly do not have enough gold. Okay.
Come back anytime.
Welcome.
Look, we're gonna get this 11 sword.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Xenoblade 3, nice Shadog. I need to get into that, I need to get into that series. Your heat went out last week, Carleon. Oh, brutal indeed. Cold showers are the worst part of it. To be honest, big shoutouts for Carly as well. Okay, so we want to get rid of this iron sword. Trade it for the 11 sword. I feel then like I was going to get rid of this bozo's sword as well and give him the other steel one. Maybe not trade, maybe store. We'll do it that way. Okay, that looks good. Sorry, now this is an awful amount of screwing around, but... Oh, he has it equipped. Good. Actually, no, maybe not good. Equip the one that's already used.
Welcome.
No, not buy. We're gonna sell you some more crap.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Okay, let's see what else we can afford then for someone. So they're upgraded. He's pretty good with his fancy damn gauntlets that we'll have to try and repair next time. Steel and iron gauntlets is back up, so he's okay. She's using magic, she's fine. She's using magic as well. So that training axe is probably actually for selling. She's pretty fine. Demi is pretty fine. He's fine. Might get our boys some silver bows if we can afford them.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Hey Trigon, how are you? Duranda, please. How am I feeling after DSF? I'd be lying if I was saying that I'm not still feeling it a little, Carly, but I'm over it, I'm over it. It's just a hangover. I've weathered many a hangover in my day, thankfully. Or well, not thankfully. Yeah, let's get a silver.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Give a silver bow to John Claude and we can sell his iron one.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
I think that'll be me blowing through all my money, so... we'll be about done. How's it going? We're just gonna start at Trigon, but we're just screwing around with inventory a little bit and just trying to beef up a couple of our characters with better weapons and whatnot. But it's going alright. Shoutouts to our pal Trigon as well. Let's get into the thanks shirt before we go talking to everyone. So the rando special it is. Be back in just a moment. Alrighty gang, we are back. All danked up and ready to go. I'm keeping the card again on account of it being cold. Let's get into it. So we've kind of done all our upgrading and whatnot that we're really going to be able to do, so we're going to just chat to people around the place. Who are you?
Abyss is a sprawling place. Some houses like mine are actually quite far from the center of town. What brings me all the way here then, you ask? I came to see Elfric. Even a glimpse of him is said to bring good luck.
Okay.
Don't annoy Happy or make her feel disappointed. You mustn't. Not ever, okay?
Okay, we like Happy.
Sometimes Alfred gives out candy. Stick close by him, and you might get some too. But save a little for me, okay?
Sure, kid.
Well, I'll be.
Hey there.
Let's see out of curiosity just how much this might cost. Oh, we don't have enough arcane crystals. What about Jean-Claude's silver bow? Can't do it either. No,
Come
whatever.
back anytime. Hey there.
$750. Fuck me.
Come back anytime.
Alright, I don't need any of your bullshit.
You've only been on the job a few moons, huh? No wonder you don't come off as a mindless church flunky. Plus, you don't flap your trap all the time. I appreciate that. I hope you never change, no matter how many years you spend with the annoying people up there.
They're pretty cool, some of them.
For folks who've lost their homes on the surface, Abyss is all they've got. The place used to be nothing more than a den of criminals who did whatever they pleased. Now, we got Elfric to keep an eye on things. He understands that keeping people fed's the way to keep them calm.
Guys are all about Ulfric. Oh, kitties.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink, huh? They aren't any better, I'll tell you right now. Maybe folks down here wouldn't be so awful if they could get their hands on something worth tasting. Who am I kidding? Nobles are just as bad.
Right? What's in here?
Professor!
This is the library, but there doesn't seem to be anyone in here today. It's fine. Oh no, there is. Good you two, I almost missed you.
4 apostles. God, this is killing me. I'm on the verge of remembering something. I can't shake the feeling that one of their names is also a food or something.
The record should be here some. Oh, hello, Professor. It's good that you've come. I realized that I missed an opportunity to congratulate myself on my military achievements.
Hey now.
But now that you're here, I have an audience for it. Indulge me, won't you? Oh, behold, the proof that the utmost honor in combat belongs to none other than I, Constance von Nouvelle. What a relief to get that off my chest. Now, where did Alfred get to? I must have words with him.
Listen, self-praise is no praise.
Professor!
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. The bandit sightings have stopped, for now. I still won't let my guard down, though. What else? Notice how everyone's in high spirits? Know why? I do. It's because Master Elfric is here. He's real special, that one. He saved my life, and lots of others here, too. He's earned some hero worship.
No, that's to battle. We don't want to go to battle. Not just yet. Anyway, we'll have to poke around first.
Perhaps.
Pardon the odd question, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Your hair.
Was it always that color?
It's a very personal question.
But yes, if you must know, it was a different color when I was a child. How could you know that? Is it possible that we met before the academy?
Your hair changed color?
It's a long story. Now is not the time or place.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Little cash in there.
Hey, you.
Mysterious woman.
There was a time when I did much fighting. Then I was captured. Then I escaped. My home is far away now. My mother is waiting for me. But returning is... it is far away. I worry that I will be here until I am very old.
I see.
Okay.
Well, well.
Hello.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh?
Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kinda have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war. And it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri?
Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think I'm off plotting nefarious deeds?
Maybe. Nah.
Not very perceptive, are we? Even so, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that. As for the others, they've all got their own struggles. But they're nothing if not trustworthy.
Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you.
Seems we're in mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
Alright, may as well mosey down here.
Wow. I heard Elfric came to Yuri's rescue in the attack that happened recently. That's just what you'd expect from someone as kind and strong as he is. I can't believe he's single.
Okay.
Excuse me. I've only had the chance to speak with Elfric briefly, but he seems like a respectable man. It's obvious the whole town has a lot of affection for him. Kind of reminds me of Lenato in that way.
What about you? Nothing to say.
I've got a lot of time on my hands down here, so I've been venturing even deeper underground. This place is loaded with winding paths and blocked off tunnels. It's a real maze. Only a few folks even know how to operate the gate mechanisms and hidden passages. That's what I said. Activate the mechanism and the gate slams shut. Bang! Actually, I'll level with you. Yuri and Constance are much better at scoping out that kind of thing.
That might be handy if we can use it in judgments, or in judgments and dungeons to like block off areas and stop getting swarmed.
The Ashen Wolves got their name from the beasts who guard the Blue Sea Star. The Archbishop named the house herself, in fact. In spite of that, it seems she looks unfavorably upon our house of late. This saddens me greatly.
Wow. Oh, women's quarters. We probably shouldn't be in here. Ben and Axe. Okay, well, that looks good. She's the mace and the iron axe. Well, she is very tanky. And the steel axe. Oh my, alright, we'll give this to Hilda then. Oh, Hilda has a steel axe, an iron axe, and a hand axe. Okay. Ah, speaking of Hilda, there she is.
Poke your head in here, Professor. It's a fortune teller's room. Judging by all her mystical-looking doodads, I think she's the real deal, too. I wonder if she does matchmaking. Maybe she can help me sort through my countless suitors.
Okay, finish exploring, proceed to battle. Yes, let's go. The fights in this have been pretty tough so far, but we'll see how it goes.
I will not allow it. It is far too dangerous.
Ah, but if we can determine its origin, we may eliminate the very danger that vexes you.
You already know this, but there are plenty of folks down here who can't defend themselves. If these attacks keep up, eventually they'll find themselves in harm's way.
Yes, I am aware. However, for the time being, you must promise to refrain from acting recklessly. My dear Fluck has suffered enough as it is. You needn't take any further risks.
Surprisingly overbearing, isn't he? He must really care about you guys. Most certainly. Yet, if we fail to nip this problem in the bud, I shudder to think what will transpire. Aha! It's you! In the nick of time, as it were. Come, let us venture into the deep, deep underground. The chalice of legend awaits! But of course, deeper and deeper still beneath the monastery, to the chasm of the bound.
Coco, you didn't hear a word Elfie said, did you?
I surely did, but we must read between the lines. Elfric wants a solution as badly as we do. And so, we shall seek out the Chalice of Beginnings and present it to the church. If our enemies desire the object, this should halt all future attacks on Abyss. Brilliant, no?
I'm not so sure about that. According to legend, there's some kind of binding.
Darkbound, how are you?
Be thieves. Even if we find it, we can't just walk up and take it unless we figure out how to break that thing.
Ah, but that is simplicity itself. We shall first ascertain whether it is still bound, and then we shall release it.
But where is this chasm anyway? I've never even heard of the place, much less seen it.
As luck would have it, I have discovered yet another secret passage. It appears to go deep underground. According to my superior instincts, it undoubtedly leads to the chasm of the bound.
Huh. I suppose it's worth a look. I don't care about finding some old cup, but if it could help us protect Abyss, I'll support the cause.
You surface dwellers do not have anything else to do at present, do you? You'll assist us, will you not?
We're very busy. Nah, we'll go with them. It's DLC. I'm good, Darkbunk. Good. Still minorly feeling a little bit of effects from DSF, but pretty much recovered. Back to it today. I was just kind of saying I need to dismantle my entire streaming station. Or maybe, hopefully not dismantle it, at least move it out of the way for plumbing and electric work I'm getting done during the week. So my hope is I'll get it moved back tomorrow and back together Wednesday, but we'll see. We'll see, but good aside from that, looking very forward to having hot water again.
I don't have anything scheduled before my next nap.
Hey DJ Brandseed, yeah, this is the DLC, the side story.
Splendid! It is decided. We leave at once.
I'm hoping and they're hoping it'll get done in a day.
Feeling pretty lost right
We'll see.
now. How long have we been walking? I'm guessing a full week.
A week? Ridiculous. It's been a few hours at most.
Exaggerations aside, if this takes much longer, I'm concerned about our lack of food and water.
She's got a point. How about we trek a bit farther, and if we don't find anything, we turn back?
Constance, I find it rather curious how quickly you became fixated on the chalice. Care to explain?
Oh, no. Why would I be fixated on a silly little legend for some supposed ulterior motive?
Don't trust her.
You want the esteem. You think this will convince the church to help you restore your fallen house.
How could you possibly know that? Have you been snooping within the confines of my very mind?
I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory at all costs. It's practically...
Very welcome in, DJ. Thanks for stopping by.
Just as I suspected, Constance is the former lady of House Nouvelle.
What's House Nouvelle? We know nothing.
Until just a few years ago, it was a house of Viscounts in the west of the Empire. They had a long and distinguished history.
House Nouvelle lost its status 5 years ago, as a result of their part in the war.
Huh. You speak as though it has nothing to do with you.
I fear all I can do is ask forgiveness in place of my useless father. If doing so will comfort you in any way, then please accept my...
Save your breath.
That is so insincere.
There is only one thing that I desire. For the sake of my parents, who fell courageously and selflessly in defense of the Empire. For them, I shall restore our status, revive House Nouvelle, and return it to its former glory. All that I do, even spending each day advancing my magical prowess, is to that end.
And in reward for all that hard work, you were forced to live underground. Life's cruel. It's like you took a shortcut back to the starting line. Or maybe you're just unlucky.
What are you saying? I never intended to share that side of me with you.
You know, Happy is never very happy. Not at least so far, anyway.
Look at that. It's a good thing we didn't turn back. That looks mighty chasm-like, if you ask me.
We found a chasm? That's good.
Say, are we beneath the bridge in the monastery? Incredible.
Huh. I never thought I'd be gazing up at that bridge we've crossed 1,000 times from way, way down below.
Are we sure this is the right place?
It is, I think. I believe. I hope.
Constance, why are you hiding in the shade? Aren't you the one who insisted that we find the chalice?
Fine. If you insist that I join you, then I shall. Satisfied?
Yep.
Oh my. I was quite rude just now. Please accept my humble apologies for treating you so foully.
We're all so proper.
I presume too much to stand beside such noble paragons. Allow me to dig a hole to bury myself in.
No matter how deep underground we are, I guess sunlight is still sunlight. Poor Constance.
What's going on?
This is what Coco's like in the sun. That's why she lives underground.
I fear I cannot guarantee that this is the chasm of the bound. I have almost surely wasted our
She doesn't like the sun. Is she a vampire?
Self-doubt, yeah? Just put one foot in front of the other. We'll have you back in the shadows before you know it.
Cheer up, Coco. We need you.
And now I have forced you into a state of pity. I feel so very worthless.
Wow, she has been super harsh on herself.
I've never seen anything quite like this before. Is there nothing we can do to help?
Happy? Keep Constance moving. If we don't start searching, we'll never find that damn chalice.
Fine, I'll just push her a bit, I guess.
I must ask you to cease. You shall soil your hands upon my filthy back. No soap could possibly.
Jesus.
This feeling. I sense magic in the air. There is something just ahead. The binding spell, perhaps.
Okay, that snapped her out of it.
Anything at all. Wait. Actually, I hear something. Something big. And it's moving.
Perhaps there is something in place that is guarding the chalice.
Yikes. What is that thing? It's
A
like some
golem?
kind of gigantic toy.
I don't have the slightest idea what's going on, but I know it doesn't bode well.
I don't know, could be fun. It's been a while since I've met an enemy that can put up a good fight. Hey you! It's your master, pal. I'm gonna pummel you into my own personal shield.
I hope that actually happens. Oh, we can talk sometimes. Interesting. In the game, Shadog? It could be. I'll look at the volume levels now. We can up it a bit. Yeah, I've increased game volume a bit. We'll do a save anyway. I think we've everyone sorted. Our units are good. Yeah, we can just fight. In the battle. Yep. Okay, victory conditions. Find the chalice.
No matter how many we squash, more just take their place.
If those things were created to protect the chalice, there must be a way to deactivate them.
If I may presume to offer my opinion, the statues may warrant scrutiny.
There must be a way to activate those things. I bet they require some type of key.
You who befoul this sacred place, leave now or perish.
Sacred place? Sounds like the chasm of the bound, all right.
I think I might have found the key. That thing over there is carrying it around.
Good. They're only 37 HP. Well, this guy is 45, okay, so he's a lot bigger. He's going to be all shielded and stuff. Heck, this is a real freaking problem. I am not super confident about this. I have a couple of flying units though that could potentially just yeet straight down. Then they're gonna get jumped by all these fuckers. We need the key first anyway, so we need to get to him. I feel my best strategy is to bring everyone all one side.
I will prevail.
I'll cut through.
Why can't we go to there? Okay, Edelgard, up we go. Nice.
Ready and willing.
How'd you go up there with them?
Stay focused.
Who,
myself and
me?
Hilda. Oh, she can't go up far enough.
Let me at him.
Sure thing.
You wait there.
I'll give it my all.
Battle.
Okay, Hilda, you go. Actually, we'll move her first.
The sun.
Yep.
Okay, let's try with that. We're moving towards the left, hoping for the best. Ow! Get him again. Okay, we gotta level up. Okay, you're gonna attack with the... fuck with the silver bow. We're not gonna fuck around against these lads. Ooh, we'll take damage though. We'll deal him a good amount. Be okay with that. Okay, these guys ain't so bad. Ain't as big and scary as I was worried they would be. He can move again. Ah, wish. Okay,
I expected as much.
couple more levels, that'll do. Right, we need to bring the fight to this bozo. Doesn't matter, we can use the iron one. It's gonna get caught anyway.
One step at a time.
Yeah, she did good. Oh no. Okay, right, we're gonna need to send more lads up there to deal with this, but we'll have to take care of this situation here first. Oh crap, he still has more moves left. Wait. So use the iron gauntlets. There we go.
You're fresh out of luck.
Rush. That is what we need. Let's go, Ash.
I'll stick with it.
Nice. Oh god, another... Come on. Fuck. Okay, let's go. Okay, so them boys are not invincible, but they do take a lot of putting down. Okay, now who took damage? And Claude did. Wait, did she already move? Oh, she can move again. Ah, she's fine. Wait. One more lads will run up. Maybe I should have moved her back. Whatever.
A great help.
Okay, Dragon, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, fuck. Didn't think he'd get me from there. God damn it. That's it, shoot him back, Ash. Oh, for 5. Okay, well look at it's not nothing. Let's go with that. Nice.
Who's next?
How much you can't get, fair enough. I can do. Let's try out this Levin sword. Nice.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Move carefully.
Okay, didn't hurt you, he'll bash.
Thank you.
John Cloud too far down, but I might put him there just as a bit of backup. He needs healing.
I could use a break.
Okay, we'll send Dimmy down there as well, and we'll probably end turn. Ah, fuck. Okay, interesting.
I sped a weakling to their demise. So this is what the goddess grants me.
Not great leveling up, to be honest. Okay, yeah, this guy has a lot. Oh god, that's doing like nothing.
I'll give it my all.
Not much, but it's something. Guess I can send him up to attack. Hmm? Take a lot of damage. I don't know, is this worth it or not?
I'm not setting a very good example.
Look, it'll take off. That's exactly what I was worried about. Now we're in real trouble. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, that's still not good to me though. Right, so now we know what that does at least.
Don't hold this against me,
Oh,
okay?
let's go, fucking Jean-Claude. Fucking nice.
I expected as much.
Alright, we still have a put him back here somewhere. We still have another life bar to try and get through.
Who, me?
Do one thing from there, she can't get far enough. Actually, that's what we need.
Well done.
Although we can send down, but it doesn't really do me much good. Fudge. Alright. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh, that's gonna kill him. Okay. Oh shit, that's gonna kill him. Hang on, didn't she have an attack? No, not her. This one. You can do from anywhere. Let's do that. I don't think he's a boss as such. He has a key that I need. That's about as much information as I have. Oh no, don't do that. Just stay there. Did I already? No, I did not. Good. Let's do that. Let's go, Ash. Big critical. Fuck yeah, he down.
That was tough.
Okay, so that is the key that we needed.
There's clearly something special about this key. Better keep it safe.
Okay, so who actually... Uh-oh. Who has the key?
Careful now.
Who killed it? It was Ash. You go there and wait. Let's restore some HP each turn.
Get stronger yet.
Ooh, and a little bit of equipment durability as well. So I think what I need to do is get down to these and turn them off. Otherwise these lads keep spawning. Maybe we can sneak down through all that first. Where's Yuri? You can do some healing. So please do that. Oh, that's not very much. Better than nothing. Okay, we get Linhart to do some as well. Everyone else in general, then we'll just move up and along. Oh, fuck off. Leave me alone. Okay. Right, now I want to check absolutely everyone and see who has this key. So I think Ash might have it. Yes. Close inventory is too full. I'm gonna go back. Who can we give it to? What about Happy? Okay, let's heal her before we send her on her merry way.
Stay focused.
Huh? Oh, her HP is full. Okay then. Send her... apparently not that far through the forest. Okay, maybe we trade again. Trade... Well, I can't. Well, I fucking can actually. Take the rusted sword with her. Okay, Violet, you're going this way. Demi, you're coming back.
Thanks.
So the rest of you fuck it, we'll just hold up defensively. That's really good for me though. I'm gonna have to try and move everyone along. Okay, good. To pick someone for him to go for Edelgard is not the worst. Big tanky armor.
Dictable.
Okay, see, they're all coming for me.
Out of my way.
Nice. Shit, don't go too far away on your own. God damn it, really? He's gonna survive that? What a nerd. Well, maybe Ash can finish him. Actually, I'm sure Ash can.
That's how it goes.
Ash is the freaking superstar of the team.
I'll stick with it.
Well, yeah, hit him with that. That's risk-free. Thank you. Right, if we want to move you in here. Not yet, actually, although you move in there. Okay, let's do that. Good. 2 more life bars to get through with him, okay. Fall back a little bit, Jean-Claude, that's fine. Hey, Hilda, you go in and you smash. Nice. Okay, last health bar can be the trickiest one. Okay, let's go with this one. It seems to do a lot. Yeah, okay, it's not bad. Okay, Edelgard. Hopefully you can finish this bozo off. If you can. Nice. Come on, you frickin' nerds. Another one of these fucks to contend with. Okay, that's pretty much free damage. Let's take it.
I'll never be satisfied.
Probably should have given the key to Yuri, he can really fucking zoom. Okay, don't go too far for the minute, I should just wait. Okay, good job. Nice, it's a good amount of leveling. Oh god, it'll almost get him, but not quite. Shilda, you're going to there. little bit of healing. Who else do I have? Jean-Claude. You're gonna sort me out here, aren't you? Yeah, he is. Let's go.
My moment has arrived.
That's the golden deer for you.
Thanks for the hydrate, Dragon.
I can always depend on you.
Okay. Winheart will move you up, and I'd like for you to heal Jean-Claude wherever he is.
Thanks for that.
I think the rest of you are more or less alright. You just want to come down this way as well. Yeah, fucking golems keep coming until we get them switches. Really need to prioritize that. Okay, good job, Hilda. Now get the fuck out of there. Oh god, they're gonna come from the side, aren't they? It's gonna be annoying. Look at what can we do? Let's keep moving forward. Okay, good. Alright, we're getting there. Yeah, they're gonna come straight for me now.
No hesitation.
Oh yes, there's a crit. Nice.
Should I have held back?
Nope. Bunk where you can. Oh, okay. Nice.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Keep sending them, I'll keep knocking them down. I reach where I'm going this turn. No. Nearly though. Yeah, I guess the horseback units do really poorly in terms of moving in the woods. Oh, only 2 damage, alright. Oh no, don't miss. Okay, well look, I have to make a break for this thing. Oh, what the fuck?
Vanquish the fools.
Our failure to use caution is most regrettable. I'm certainly paying the price for it now. Ugh.
One key, multiple keyholes. Must be a fellow schemer.
Agreed. This is just the sort of trap your crafty brain would dream up.
We're making some progress, but now we're twice as fucked as we ever were. Well, shit. Okay, everyone from down here, in so much as possible, needs to attack that bozo. Just gonna have to hope for the best. But how was I supposed to know there was gonna be multiple fucking layers of bullshit? It'd be almost a waste to hit with him, given anyone can finish him. Did you not move forward at all? Jeez. How do you have no movement squares? And her as well. Oh, fuck. Oh no, she can move one back. That's no good to me, really. Oh, one's sideways. Maybe that's blocked off somehow. Well, they're no good to me there anyway. Okay, that's not gonna do much. Okay. Yeah, I can't get him this round. We're gonna have to just take damage. Maybe I can, we'll see. Yeah, that's better. Let's do that.
It was a good try. I expected as much.
May as well do that to him for all the good it'll do. Oh shit. Chris? And that'll help us. Move again. May as well stay where you are. Say it's Dimmy there that needs it the most. DLC, yeah, so it's like 4 chapters in or something you do it, if I remember right. I think then you get to use the characters or something. Edelgard, why you no move? It might, yeah, the DLC definitely seems to be harder than the main story. I would say for sure. Okay. Everyone's still alive so far. Long may it continue.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
Who are you going after? Oh, what is this bullshit? Well, he hurt his own guy with it. You take this, Yuri, because you can zoom. Not. Just gonna stand there. Maybe I shouldn't have given it to him. It's fucking done now. Fuck, of course he'll survive that. Yeah, let's focus on healing Dimmy. Hey yo, Adrian, how are you doing? This nerd we can get by looking at him funny. So definitely get rid of him, I'd say.
At least you're no coward.
Choo choo!
Blood and sweat was worth it.
All aboard the A train. Recognize that Sonic shirt? Hell yeah. That's one of the ones I had in Amsterdam. Oh, he's gonna hit by me back though. Interesting. Oh, what choice do I have? We might just scrape out of this mess. We might just...
Doubtless this is a temporary game.
So you can just wait there, you're fine. Yeah, you did. Ish.
Slow and steady.
Oh, right there in the trees. I'm not. Okay, we still have moves at them. We need to do something here. That'll work for the moment. It's really good, A-Train. It's kind of... This is a side story DLC, so it's extra content, but it kind of takes place in the middle of the main game. But I'd say it's a step up in difficulty for sure. Still don't know why she can't move. Nothing can be done about it, is there? She's just stuck. She can't really do anything from there either, right? Need to attack this guy then. That won't quite kill him. Okay, Jean-Claude, with your weakest bow. Ooh, that's a fair whack of damage to take though. What have we moved? That'll work. I like them as well, A-Train. They're fun, the kind of the tactics-y type games. Yeah, let's move back. Well, Nosferatu, this nerd then as well, I suppose. That isn't gonna do very much, but better than nothing. Ooh, and we can move him again. Maybe I should. So I'm gonna get him over there. Who else then do we have a turn with? We're just Edelgard, but she's stuck. Alright, I don't know what her story is. Let's see who's gonna go with her. Oh shit, this bullshit again? That'll hit a few guys. Ooh, just Jean-Claude actually. Yeah, but he should survive it. Oh, don't you do this shit as well. Okay, these golems are not fucking around. Ooh. Okay, a lot of damage to a lot of fuckers. Right, look. I'll just wait. What about you, Edelgard? Can you move yet? Nope, she's just stuck there. Okay, not time for Hilda just yet. Not looking close to getting it done, let's do it. Ooh, the dodge. Nice to me, nice. That's good, because now anyone can look at him funny and get him. I'll pull you back this way a bit to help out. Oh shit, Linhardt's stuck as well and can't really move. Yeah, Jean-Claude is who I need you to heal.
Sorry.
Jean-Claude, it might just be your time to shine. Oh fuck, it is. Let's go.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Fuck, just wait there for the minute. Right, everyone needs to turn their attention to this bozo now. You got it, Christine, how are you? Good to see you. How was the Pokemons? I think you were Pokemoning. Yeah, you were Pokemoning. How was the Pokemons? I hope they were good. Please do go check out my wonderful friend Christine. Christine's someone I've known a very long time on Twitch. Really appreciate her. I hope you're good, Christine. You're good. Good and kind of sad, but really good. You weren't on that long, I don't think, because you started around when I started. Oh, the miss. We're doing some Fire Emblem DLC here. It's pretty tense. It's, kind of side story content is definitely tougher for my money anyway. It's not a lot of damage, but we'll probably take it. Or maybe we'll see in a minute actually. Let's see what else we can do. Hilda should be able to give him a big bonk. It's a lot of damage for her to take though. See, she's just stuck there, so we'll leave her for the moment. What can you do for me? And she did about the same. Fuck it, we'll go for the Banshee. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm doing good, doing good. I'm good, we're slowly but surely getting places with this, I think. She's stuck, so I don't know what to do about her. Okay, do it. My big bonk anime ex-girl. Perfect. Iron Bow should do it. Yep. Nice. We somehow... What's this other asshole down there? Dead. We might just survive this mess. As a matter of fact, we have. We've kind of braved most of the onslaught. Can you move yet? She can move, finally. Right, I'm gonna get you out of that fucking wooded area altogether. Okay, now you, sir. We're zooming along here. Go all the way up there to the end. I'm gonna zoom along behind you. And Jean-Claude is coming too. Everyone else will kind of shove down and along as much as we can. I don't know if you've played the Fire Emblem games, Christine. They've been fun so far. I've been having a good time with this. Gotta be careful about what shit we're waking up out there. Look, it'll be alright. Yeah. Oh, don't go after Yuri! Alright, this asshole now. Is the only bozo around? Really, but... she's gonna be too far away to do anything. What can we really do except start bringing lads over? They might be ready next time. Oh yeah, let's actually do a heal while we can. That'll be a smart move.
Thanks much.
Backlog, well, the backlog is real. The backlog is a struggle. So say we all. Hilda, you zoom straight down and along. Edelgard is finally unstuck, which is good. Now... okay, well that does nothing apparently. Let's assess our options. Oh, that isn't doing much. That's doing nothing. I'm bunking with the Sword of the Creator and that'll do something, but... geez, not a lot. Fire does nothing. That does nothing either. Okay, this is definitely a potentially rewind time moment. This will either work or it won't. Oh, we can move again.
What? This one's a trap too. How are we supposed to tell them apart?
Only one left. Hopefully we can finally put a stop to this madness.
Of course it's the last lever. I wonder is it made so that it's the last lever anyway, no matter what you do. That's now well guarded. So I wonder what my plan is here then. Should I go around? That seems like a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, this guy not to be fucked with. So maybe we do start going around. He's gonna come after me. Hook him. He's going after Happy? Yeah, he's got a hell of a range. No damage. See, therein lies the problem. Okay, Happy, where are you? Okay, no, she was pretty close actually. Or do I just fucking make a run for it with this guy? He's fucking... that was probably silly. He's so gonna die. Yeah, I suspect we'll be ruined in this. Although maybe fuck it, maybe not. Maybe we go on the attack. With that, didn't ever fucking see it coming. Maybe. That's fucking what we need, Ash. That is exactly what we need. You zoom up there as far as you're able to. And hopefully just confuse them by giving them a load of different targets to shoot at. Winheart can't go though, but Edelgard will stay there with him. Let's say get into there. Well, let's go there. Hilda, what will we do with you? Back here. Make some sort of a fucking defensive line. Okay. Still not super confident about this, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, that hurt, but he's alive. Oh, that really fucking hurt. No, she's dead.
Of course I'd go down like this. Classic me.
Oh, 10 chances is way more than we normally get. Okay, well he was okay, right, was happy.
Yep.
Or was it them assholes that came from down there though? Someone else will move her into there.
I'll cut through.
The sun.
I will prevail.
Who, me?
Ready and willing.
John Claude, you go back there some more. Who did we not move? Oh. Relish.
Stay focused.
Okay, let's see how this plays out this time now. Okay. Okay. Well, that'll work. Pretty, but it'll work. Alright, how close can you get to this other lever? Not that close.
Sure thing.
Take it into that cover.
Let me at him.
Thanks much.
Okay, it's not much, but it should help a little.
Battle?
Okay, good, he can get it across the way.
Me? Really?
Oh wait, did I? No. Good, we got the right one. Alright, let's see, we keep moving her up this way maybe.
I'll give it my all.
It's not much, but it'll help. Fuck. It's gonna put him in danger. Move him to here and attack with the old javelin. Back. Mighty boy survives. That's okay though, someone will get him. Just nothing even hits this nerd anymore. Over this way. Do that.
You're in my way.
Okay, nice. Could have done with that earlier from you, maybe happy, but okay, I'll keep you two in front of him there to make Linhart a very unappealing target, hopefully. Okay, he's after Happy as well. He's mad to probably kill Happy. Oh shit, get him Ash if you can. Oh, he's doing this shit, okay. Get him, Yuri. Nice.
Not too shabby.
Ash fucking going clutch for me. Nice.
The fight continues.
Ashes is
starting to see
looking
results.
amazing. Okay, Yuri. You can survive this. Oh, and he will survive that. You might be okay here. Shit, let's just go straight for this.
Close call, but we did it. Our efforts paid off.
Ah! Get fucked. Jesus. That was rough again. These DLC levels are not fucking around, but we got it, and of course it's the last lever we went for. Imagine if I just went down the other side, we could have been fine.
There's something drawn on the rock over there. They look like crests. Whoa, what's going on?
My crest. Oh, but look at the stone. There's light streaming from it.
Goddamn right, we'll save.
Look, there's something in that opening.
Oh, can it be?
Is that?
You would know best. It is beyond my ken whether that is the chalice. Curse my ignorance.
Answer the question, will ya? Is it or isn't it?
That quaking earlier. Some kind of containment magic related to the crests was in place here. Whether intentionally or not, the chalice was released. I hesitate to suggest that those things were the cause. Oh, perhaps one of our crests was the key to unbinding the chalice.
Care to summarize that?
My apologies. I have caused you undue vexation by speaking so incomprehensibly. Were I to venture a tentative guess, I would say that this is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings.
You could have just said, this is it, alright.
Forgotten crests resembling those of the Four Apostles, depicted on a sealed rock wall. Objects that resemble holy armaments, and a chalice that gathers magic all on its own. I don't know of any other legends that cover all of that, so this must be the chalice we're looking for.
1,000 thank yous for covering my own inadequacy with such a competent explanation.
Did
I'm
it,
still
basically?
not used to hearing you speak in such a manner.
Forgive me, Your Highness. If I have displeased you, please take
What?
my life
No!
as a small gesture of
Hang on, what's
atonement.
this? Please take my life. No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh, your highest of highnesses, I doth humbly beg of thee to find forgiveness within your royal heart.
Stop fooling around, Claude. And Constance, I assure you there is nothing to forgive.
Hmm?
I hear thunder. Rain is soon to follow.
We'd better head back to Abyss before the storm hits us.
Ugh, it happened yet again. Why must my good intentions always... Huh? What was that sound? It cannot be.
Cannot be. Cannot be what? We did well getting through that fight, though. We did well.
Cindered shadows. Danger in the dark.
My poor abused legs. I have been remiss to neglect my lower body exercise as of late.
Don't give up. We're almost back to Abyss. What a damn mess we've gotten ourselves into.
We should give up. Just throw the chalice at the big one and be done with it. It doesn't seem like they're gonna ease off. If that doesn't work, I guess we're dead.
They're going to throw me straight into another fight?
Think not. I shall never surrender. I shall not die until I have achieved my glorious aim.
You're crying out loud. Those creepy toy things must love a good chase. They won't let up.
Not to mention the enemies that look like phantoms. For the measures to protect the chalice, I'm sure. Maybe Happy's right. And this won't stop so long as we have the artifact.
We can't lead them back to Abyss, or the people there will be in danger.
Let's fight them.
Agreed. But first, let's run just a bit farther. You know, a good place to keep the enemy at bay.
Oh yeah, the gates! They're so damn sturdy, I nearly broke my priceless fist on one once.
You punched one? Like a brute? Ugh, why must you always behave in such an infantile manner?
He probably thought that was the best way to test its sturdiness. He doesn't have bad intentions, he's just that dumb.
Ballface, if you broke the mechanism, I'm sacrificing you to the creepy doll.
Okay, so it looks like we're straight into another fight. That's definitely what it's looking like. I hope we get a chance to... Yes, definitely do that, please. Oh, we only just about have enough money. Oh, we can go to the marketplace. Right. We did that already. Can't sell from the convoy, or can I? Maybe I can. Okay, let's see about repairing some stuff now that we have money. My Sword of the Creator isn't even charged back up. Yikes. Okay, well, I know this is going to be expensive, but we'll do it anyway. That costs a lot to repair as well, okay. That'll have to do. We'll do a save. Let's hope for the best. Get all of your units to the target. Oh, any of your units fall in battle or 10 turns pass. Shit, well this is going to be quick.
The enemy's caught up to us. If we try to go up against it, we're finished.
That thing's worse than what we saw at the chasm. Looks strong enough to flatten me. Me, of all people.
The gate! Even I won't be able to force it open.
This is bad. There's more where that came from, too. Come on, let's go. Now.
Oh my, I believe this to be a shortcut, but the way seems closed.
Who wants to do us a favor and pull the lever? Though you might get left behind.
Okay, so where are we trying to go? Well, this is pretty fucked. We just have to go with reckless abandon, don't we?
I'll cut through.
But even... God, I don't like our chances here at all.
Ready and willing.
Okay, well let's go for that lever anyway.
I will prevail.
Sure thing.
Stay focused.
Battle.
Yep.
Look, we can't be too careful here, unfortunately. Just gonna have to zoom up as best we can. It's 10 turns to get to where we need to get to is not a lot.
Sally forth!
Let me at him.
Well, that's no good.
You're weak.
Okay, we got one of them at least.
Out of my way. Luck is on my side.
Okay, because we kind of need to deal with these bozos as we go. Oh fuck, don't be shooting shit at me from behind the gate. It's illegal. Yeah, that'll work.
You fought well. Such power dwells within.
Yeah, happy. Hopefully you can do something here as well. That ain't gonna do it. It's right there. Give me up you go. That'll do.
Over already. I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Yeah, get him.
It's good to be king.
Nice, nice, nice.
All that blood and sweat was worth it.
Okay, Hilda can only go up about this far anyway, so... Nice, nice, nice.
I put in some work.
Yeah, happy is doing on to heal, perfect.
Thanks.
If only my research had such results.
Oh god damn it, can you not hit anyone? I don't know, we'll see about doing that. Though we have to move them up. Alright, let's go. Oh fuck, they're gonna come up behind me. I'll just have to deal with it. It's gonna get fucking stuck there. So sorry. Okay, that works in terms of getting rid of one of them.
I've been practicing that one.
Let the lesson begin.
Okay, nice.
That is that. I expect no less.
Quite helpful.
Okay. We're getting there, just about. I'm not going to be able to go through there. Okay, we zoom around. That lever opens this, but not that. Only add a key. What do I? Fuck it, I think I probably sold them. There's no point in going for that then. Oh, could we make it all that way though? Oh, we gotta try.
Passage over there is blocked too. I believe the controls for it are on the other side, at the far end.
Shit, there's two of them now? God damn it. Okay. Look, we're making progress. Don't know if it's as much progress as we need, but damn it. No, not Linhart. That's a problem. Okay. There's enough choice really beyond to keep at it.
I'd like to take it easy.
No, go, 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 go. I don't know why I'm hurrying actually. Hurrying makes no difference.
Helpful.
That panicked mood that you get sometimes.
Really close, didn't it? Good thing we made it through in time. Keep moving. That was just the first of these things.
Fuck, of course, more bosses. Okay, good.
Whoa, just like the boss said, they came back.
Find a treasure majig? Treasure thingy? Whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Hand it over.
Okay, we are very scattered.
These bandits are discussing treasure. How much can they have surmised?
No idea. All I know is they're here, so we're gonna have to fight them.
Shame.
Ten turns left until the gate closes. Okay, till that gate closes. Got it. Right, that's not actually too bad. Okay, we have 4 assholes here that we need to deal with as many of as possible. Look, you're my big bunk girl. I need you to go up and do what you do. Dragon, thank you for the hydrate.
I think, yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
Okay, that'll do. Let's get rid of this asshole.
As expected.
Someone's fired up.
Okay, awesome. Edelgard, you go, and... Oh, I was hoping you might kill him. That'll have to do. Okay. Right, Ash, you have to take This one. Let Baltus go around and deal with one of the other ones.
I must steel myself.
Nice.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
What? Okay, good job.
Who's next?
Battle.
Nobody needs super healing. Actually, hang on a minute, I'm moving you. Okay, there's them assholes there, but I'm less worried about them. Nice.
No biggie.
Clever about that. Just keep a bit further back.
Do you see where you went wrong?
We got him.
Next effort shall compensate.
Yeah, she can keep going. Oh, fuck me, how many lads is there? A bunch of fuckers, okay. Just go to there then. Timmy and Claude, you're gonna have to do a number on these fuckers, I'm afraid. Okay, yeah, do that. Nice.
You never had a chance.
No, wait right there. And Claude, let's go. Won't quite get him, but... all I got. Good wish. And the only one of them we had left was Linhart, and we were leaving him to the last in case somebody needed healing, which nobody really does. Yeah, that's okay, that was expected.
Too reckless.
He got dead in the attempt, so that is A-okay.
I will get stronger yet.
Yeah, this is gonna be the problem. Hurt, hang on.
I'd like to take it easy.
Okay, it's you really that needs assisting, but... See if we stop the fucking... do anything, we're gonna get wrecked, aren't we? Well, that'll have to do. Everyone else, we fucking move. But I should have combat arted with him, actually. I could have got that last one away. No. Terrible magic, but fuck it, we better move them up anyway. Oh shit! Where the fuck did they come out of? Oh, oh, it's the Phantoms fighting the bandits. Okay, that's good. I mean, if we can leave them fuckheads to fight each other, definitely works in my favour. Need them up there, we're gonna get reamed the second we go up. Go with that, let's hope. Nice.
I shall rise, but your day is past.
After appearing up there now. More bandits, right. I'm worried about Demi.
Sorry.
Oh, there's nothing much I can do to help him.
Progress suits me well.
Just wait. Okay, everyone else, you all know the drill. Get the fuck out. God, or Demi is too far away. Oh well. Just leave them and hope they keep fighting each other. No. Oh. Fuck.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Linhardt's gonna die. Yeah, okay.
Perhaps it's time.
We're divine pulsing that. Okay.
I will prevail.
Leave Edelgard taking hers. She'll be able to soak up punishment, hopefully.
Well, how was that?
That was good. Other than that, we'll go pretty much as we
It's a
were.
long road yet.
But he went for Linhardt anyway, but that's okay, they didn't both go for him. Nice, Linhardt, nice!
But I'm supposed to be better than this.
Oh, I disagree with that. I just got one hit. Alright, we have to go way back further then. Come here, right.
Sure thing.
Let's deal with this stuff first, anyway.
Who, me?
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Tempting, but no, leave it.
I will prevail.
Right, the same setup for them guys.
Yep.
These guys here, I think we'll just wait. Okay, that's okay.
Now you know your limits. It's a long road yet.
Just gonna go for Linhardt, that's kind of expected. No!
Perhaps it's...
God damn it.
Battle.
I will prevail.
Let me at him.
You go there so that they just can't get him.
Yep.
Try it that way.
You're fresh out of luck. Wait for my next brawl.
You're weak. Is that all?
God damn it, this is kind of intense. It's a very well set up level. So you're getting harassed from kind of two sides. Enemies fighting each other, you're trying to rush through to a gate. It's set up very well.
Sally forth.
Okay, we have to move with this at this point. Ow.
Acknowledge my contribution.
Ready and willing.
That archer in the corner is the problem.
Sure thing.
Okay, no, I can't go that far. I was wondering, could I swap him up there and get her out, but that ain't gonna work.
I'll cut through.
I think we're gonna have to Divine Pulse again.
Shall we dance? It was a good try.
This is not going to be good enough though. The archer is going to take out Constance, so we're going to need to... You end up needing to Divine Pulse again, I suspect. Let's see how it goes. Okay, just a little bit closer.
Who, me?
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Bait, yeah. Yeah, right, all the way back to here, right. I can't send her up like that.
Sally forth.
I'll cut through.
Guess we just moved them up a little bit. They'll surely come at me then.
Ready and willing. Sure thing.
Well, if some of the other guys caught up a bit,
stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Battle.
Let me at him.
I will prevail.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, missed. Okay, we got him one time at least. Okay, good guys, you fucking harass each other, please. Yes, you'll have to see it. Okay, Claude, you definitely do that. Take out this bozo.
Never underestimate an outsider. I expected as much.
You can move up anyway, okay. Move up to there and get whatever that is. Didn't hurt, I think, can go as far as that step hill is on. So who the mage is a trash, but I'm not super worried about him. Oh, really? One? Should do it. Good.
I must stay focused.
Okay, good, good, good.
Nighty night.
Okay, you need to move boilers up. Nice.
Honored.
Okay, good. That gives me some options. It's not a lot of damage, but we'll take it. Miss! No! No, that ain't doing much. Constance, you can get this bozo, I know you can. Oh, bolting with fire. Nice.
I've been practicing that one.
Should go back one. Good job, Yuri.
Not too shabby.
Okay, and now it's just a matter of shoving everyone else up. Turns remaining 6, we still should make it. A lot of these guys here are ready to bust out, but the second we do, more fuckers are gonna come. They can really be helped.
You'll not be getting away here. Spark it over! Ah, more baddies? I'm already soaking in
Read the room, lady.
Read the room, lady!
Most will kill me if anything happens to you. Be careful, yeah?
Nice, well, here we go. We're fucking in it now. I need you two to get behind him. We still should make it out. Doesn't fucking matter whatever bullshit happens here. Mrs. Dimmy, come on. Nice, Demi, nice. So watch you two fight each other back there. Definitely good keeping them all jammed up back there. Okay, there's so many dudes here. Okay, yeah, do that. Just get rid of one of them.
That's the golden deer for you.
You set a high bar.
Okay.
Fearless, as usual. My rise to prominence continues.
Pull back a little bit. Okay, another big shield bastard dealt with.
Easy peasy. Ugh. Baby steps, I guess.
See who else is coming up behind. Okay, I think Ash is going to be able to get that last guy. Too dangerous. Okay, Demi, you are gonna have to go there. Alright, Ash. Who are we gonna kill? Ooh, we can do some damage to that guy. Yeah, let's do this. Balls. It's too far. Needs it, no one really. Okay, wish. I think we're pretty safe in terms of what's behind us. Hold up. Don't say boilish. up as well. I might regret this, but should bump that guy. Oh no!
Adorable.
Oh, okay, we're okay.
Who's next? Luck is on my side.
Oh yeah, shit, pull back. Oh no, they got happy?
Of course I'd go down there.
Yep.
It's not gonna do it.
Sure thing. Out of my way. Now that...
Maybe I plonk him there so that they have the... Can't go behind and get the herd in easily. Maybe that'll do enough.
That's what you get.
Careful, because we're gonna run out of turns otherwise. Let's move her back. Can I have done that before? Apparently not.
I'll cut through.
Okay, that'll do for you, Demi. Everyone else, we're just shoving up then.
I'll give it my all.
Yeah, do that. Maybe we'll get a hit this time. We did!
Stay focused.
Assholes every time.
I will prevail.
Let me at him.
This remaining 4 will make it. This asshole again. It's okay, happy is fine this time. Pull her back if we need to. Okay, that's not bad. Them assholes are still coming with their miles behind. They're getting distracted by bandits. There's a lot of them. I think we need to get happy.
Thanks much.
Hildegard, your ass up there as well. And I'd say Ash can move up a bit. Beat a dead eye again. Rid one of them nerds. We get the wizard. Let's get rid of one of them fuckers. That'll do nicely. Nice.
That was tough. I have so far left to go.
Oh, they still keep coming. That's okay. He'll deal.
Sally forward.
Need you to go to here and fire this guy. Awesome.
I've been practicing that one.
Wait, who am I? Am I still her? No, 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 I'm not the only one. A little exposed up there on his own though. We'll have to wait until we move the pilot up. We will. Sure, can you go to extra one? He can't. It's okay, we have a couple of turns left yet. They'll make it through.
Ready and willing.
Being Junko could do some damage, but I think actually we'll do that. I think we'll just end our turn with that. We'll get everyone through the gate. Jeez, that hurt. I swear to God, if you kill Hilda... Ah, I'm so mad.
Who, me?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Stay focused. Such power.
Let me at him.
Ready and willing.
Yep.
In turn, let's see if that goes any better. I think we're nearly at the end, DJ, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's going super great, but we're hanging on in there. But I'm playing on normal with Permadeath, normal classic. DLC is definitely, I'd definitely say a notch above the base game in terms of difficulty. Divine pulses are saving my ass once or twice, for sure. Okay, remaining turns 2. We should be able to get everyone through this go.
Battle.
And Psychic, who took a beating? Hilda did and Dimmy did. Heal Hilda. My first Fire Emblem game as well, so I don't want to get carried away with myself. In terms of what difficulty we do it on. But I suppose it was dead, we just have to hit him with someone. That would be a good candidate for that.
Never underestimate an outsider. Life doesn't always go as planned.
Wait there, that's fine. Okay, that'll do nicely.
At least you're no coward.
The gate closed. Hurry, everyone! No time to dawdle!
Okay, we're just into that final room then, I think. Finish out. Who can heal Dimmy?
Quite helpful.
Sally forth!
Yeah, let's just get rid of that asshole. I'm all for that.
Do you see where you went wrong?
Oh shit, that hurt a lot more than I expected. Dragon, thank you for the hydrate.
You didn't give it your all.
That is not ideal. Though none of them should be able to get him there.
I'll give it my all.
Okay, no, we won't do that. Well, you're gonna take the front. You're gonna heal yourself. Sure, gonna go there. Happy's a little bit weak though, in general. Demi, you're gonna shove up and you're gonna use a healing item as well. Be your man on the front.
Saw that coming.
No damage, nice. Get absolutely dumped, you nerds. 4 turns left until the gates close. I know, I'm very aware. You see, I don't know how smart that is. More than might just keep coming.
Thank you.
Alright, do it.
I shall rise, but your day is past.
Who else have we got? John Claude. Nice.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Okay, Hilda should then be able to take him out. We can just push everyone up. So we're nearly there.
Did I hurt you?
Maybe. Right, who's at the back? Eldegar. Right, look at you. Better not be a fucking problem. Violet, up you go. Demi, get in. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be just about okay here. Flipping Eldegard here is gonna be the problem if anyone is. Turns remaining 4. Alright, that many turns. Turns remaining 3. We should be fine. Okay, guys, look. Go to the back squares. You can. Shove as far in as possible to make room for everyone else coming through. Yeah, looks like we're safe from here.
That takes care of that. And last but not least...
That was a pretty intense mission. Level up for Constance, 7 VP.
My next effort shall compensate.
Stuff, look at levels up in magic. Work.
Run through this gate, open that one, run through another one. Sheesh. That's enough gates to last me a lifetime. I'm overdue for some shut-eye.
All is well, though. We've safely retrieved the Chalice of Beginnings.
Oh, damn right, we'll save.
Well, that was awful. I'm never going back down there, that's for damn sure.
With things like that wandering around, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
Valuable learning experience.
Aren't you optimistic? There were a few times I was sure we were done for.
Has Elfric yet returned? We must present the chalice to the church at once.
You're all safe? How could you sneak off at a time like this?
Okay, did something happen?
Some strangers from the outside have kidnapped Master Elfric.
Elfric? No, it cannot be true.
It happened as soon as he returned from the monastery. Bandits were lying in wait.
Damn it! How could this happen?
This was clearly premeditated. I am certain it is connected to the bandits we fended off earlier.
Have you alerted the church?
Yeah, we did it.
Not yet.
Shockingly
it all
enough.
happened so suddenly. Do you think we should? Can we trust them? If we cause too much trouble, Abyss is doomed.
Now isn't the time to worry about that. We're in no position to cover something like this up. The church has eyes and ears everywhere, so they may already know what's going on. Either way, go and tell them the news. Now.
Sure thing. Understood.
Also, if anyone was wounded, send them here. We'll patch them up with healing magic. Wait, where's Happy? And Linhardt?
Happy, wherever did you disappear to? Elfric has been...
I know. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like some kind of fancy letter.
That's because it is. It was lying in the classroom.
A ransom note, I bet.
We have abducted Cardinal Elfric. We can guarantee his safety, for now. If you want to help him, meet us tomorrow evening in the ruins of the old chapel. Bring the chalice. Know that if you alert the knights, the Cardinal's life will be forfeit.
No doubt about it. This letter must have been left by the people who abducted Elfric.
Then our enemy really is after the chalice. All the while, they were waiting for us to locate it for them. No, no! Something about this does not ring true.
none of it rings true. So which part in particular are you talking about?
How did the enemy know that we were searching for the chalice to begin with? This can only mean that someone in Abyss is...
You smell a rat.
Traitor.
Someone who notified the church of our plan. It's no good talking about theoretical rats right now. First, we have to deal with the problem at hand.
Too true. For once, you are speaking reasonably.
So we're straight into another fight? Okay, go to Sorted Creator is used, and we're back here. Well, this is to next chapter. But we have an opportunity to talk to everyone. Let's actually save their back buttons. I think that is I think that is a good place to save. We're at chapter 4 and I guess the end of chapter 4. So yeah, that's pretty good going. Pretty good going, I think, for today. So that'll wrap it up for us. That'll wrap it up for us for today. Oh, this thing has gone off. A nice background. A nice background. But yeah, that was good. We made some good progress again there today. With that. So right, our schedule for the rest of the week is as follows. Tomorrow and Wednesday I'm off dealing with plumbing and electrics in this house, unfortunately. Not pleasant, but as I kind of mentioned in Discord, I have to the running wires here straight in front of me, so I have to not disassemble, I have to at least move my entire streaming setup out of the way. And then the work will hopefully be done Wednesday, and then hopefully I'll be able to put it back together Wednesday night or Thursday night, and we'll do some Kingdom Hearts. On Thursday and Friday will be the Neo DLC. That is it for the rest of the week. A pleasure to have you, DJ. Pleasure to have you. You're very welcome in. We'll be back to Fire Emblem next houses. I'll be hoping for a kind of Monday to Friday type schedule next week. We'll come back to Fire Emblem Tree Houses. Well, those are the three games we've kind of left at the moment: Kingdom Hearts and the Neo DLC. So that's kind of what we'll be working through. Might do some extra streams of the Neo DLC. We'll see. I haven't decided on the schedule for next week yet. Discord as always for any updates. And we're gonna bonk our friend Nikki, who recommended this game for me to raid. She's playing some Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. It's late. I started later than I planned to, and probably went a bit later than I planned to, but we made some good progress again today, so that's it. Be good, be kind, be nice to each other, think about what you put out into the world, make it a better place, and I will hopefully see you all Thursday. Bye!